Yet another drone attack on Moscow region has alarmed the Russian authorities, because this is several in the recent weeks that have attacked Moscow region. In the latest attack, 3 drones did reach to the center of Moscow, while 1 drone was tackled by the aerial defense system of the Moscow region. Another 2 were tackled by the electronic warfare, which did not let them operate smoothly, and they got disoriented and crashed down. One of the drone crashed into a building that was not a residential building, it was a business building, and the attack, since it happened somewhere around 3:30 in the morning, so there was no person inside the building, and apparently there has been no injury or no fatalities in these drone attacks, and this has been confirmed by the mayor of Moscow region, that in these 3 drones attack there has not been any casualties or any harm to any person. But nevertheless, this raises questions on 2 aspects. First, the Kyiv authorities' capability to reach out and strike into deep regions of Russia, which is very much the capital city of Moscow, and which has the most robust aerial defense system working at right now. The second is Russia increasingly getting involved in this attack, and how Russia is going to respond to that? Because recently, though Kyiv has never taken any responsibility or any direct responsibility of any drone attack that has happened in the recent weeks or recent months inside Russia. In fact, the Crimean Bridge attack has also not been clarified or taken responsibility by anybody, but Russian side has said that their investigation has clearly indicated that Kyiv regime was responsible for these attacks targeting civilian infrastructure. Russia has also said that these attacks could not take place without the support of NATO alliance, and they have direct responsibility in abetting and aiding these attacks, which have penetrated deep inside Russia and targeted civilian infrastructure, sometimes injuring people also, and most of the time they have been tackled by the Russian authorities so far. Now Russia is going to create some sort of defense system, of course, for the Moscow region, but at the same time it is also going to retaliate, because the Russian authorities have said that these attacks will not be taken lightly, and they will be responded in the same and harshest way. Now the Russians are apparently trying to escalate some aerial attack on some of the regions in Kyiv, and Kyiv authorities are of course preparing to tackle these aerial attacks that is going to happen in their region. This attack is also happening in the wake of recent grain deal that was terminated by the Russian side, that Black Sea grain deal, and now we have seen increasingly attack by the Russian side onto the infrastructure of the port city of Odessa and other part, to which Ukraine has been connected through for its trade and other aspect to the other world. So now the port cities of Ukraine are also becoming under increasingly under the Russian missile or Russian rocket attacks. Moscow region is coming under the drone attack from the Kyiv side. So clearly the war that has been going for more than 500 days now has reached into a level where no side is budging, and it looks like it is going to escalate further, where new type of weaponries are going to be used, new type of warfare is something that both sides are exploring. We have recently seen Ukrainian side being supplied by upgraded weaponry and cluster bombs also, which Russia has claimed that Ukrainian side has started using in war against Russian forces in some of the region. But how Russia is going to respond to these latest attacks or latest warfare coming from the Kyiv remains to be seen, because Russian side or Russian authorities have said that these attacks will be duly responded. So going forward, we can only see an escalation in the conflict that has been going on for more than 500 days now.
Friends and I rented an apartment to come here and unwind, and at some point we heard an explosion, and it was like a wave. Everyone jumped, and then there was a lot of smoke and you couldn't see anything. From above you could see fire.